Hello everybody, this is Jenny with Budget Determined, and we are going to be closing out our March's budget and doing a debt update. So let's first jump into my wallet. We're going to pull the cash. We have nothing left in groceries for this week, and I'm going to take this off now because we don't need it. In gas money for this week, we have $26 left over. So I'm really thrilled about that. We also have, what do we have in pets? 20, 30, 1, 2, and 3. So $33 in pets. Set that off to the side. We'll be cash stuffing our wallet in the next video. And let's pull the envelope here. This was from food, and this was from gas. This is the leftover that we've been collecting at the end of every week. During this month, after we spent the money during the week, if we had any leftover, we just kind of popped it back in there, bent different ways so that I knew what was what. And now we're just going to combine it all. And so for gas, what do we have left over? And I'm so proud of this leftover money. But for gas, we have 20, 40, 50, 5, 60, 1, 62. And if you remember, I actually didn't spend, like I didn't budget out what I had planned to budget for my wallet for gas because I'd pulled money out, and then I randomly saw some of the money that I'd separated set aside, and it was part of the gas money. I don't know how it got separated. But I somehow ended up depositing it back into my bank account, and I never repulled that. So that's just in there as extra buffer. I'm not going to worry about it. It's kind of nice to have a little bit of a cush. So we are going to take this though, and we are going to pop it in here. This is our envelopes, and any rollover gas money that we don't spend for the month goes into our vehicle fund. Now this, I only have one vehicle fund. This vehicle fund goes for vehicle replacement, vehicle repairs, tabs, any kind of maintenance, anything to do with the vehicle. That's what this envelope is. So we have to be very intentional and thoughtful about how we spend it because we want to make sure that money is there for everything that we need. But I don't want to have like 24 binders breaking down every single strain of cost, if that makes sense. I just want to simplify it. This is my leftover grocery. I'm going to set it here. But we're going to go 20, 40, 60, 80. Whoa! This is what we have in here now. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, and 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. That was 128, right? 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 5, 25, 26, 27, 28. Yes, 128. And I do need to finish out my sinking funds here in my budget for the month. Bum, 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 bum. Because I started to close them out. I said 128. And this will help me finish everything up here. And what else do I need to? Food stock up. So any leftover food money goes into my food stock up fund. And this goes towards, we buy our meat in bulk from local butcher farms, etc. We also buy in bulk for basics like flour and stuff, since we bake and cook from scratch. So What we had left over from last month was 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I consider that a huge victory because that means we spent $375 for the full month is what I believe it should come out to. So quite proud of that. And that's for a household of 5, by the way. We are low income and we've been trying to change our month-to-month financial stress and just get debt gone, and we're trying to live as frugally as we possibly can. We can't completely drown ourselves in misery of overstress of stuff, but yeah, I am more than in the game for simplifying life and living extremely frugally to get ahead and get that debt gone, because man, that debt stresses me out. So now in food stock up we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 70, right? See, yes, 400, 20, 40, 60, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, and 3. So 483. And we do have $150 that we have already paid on a half a pig so far, and that was the deposit, and so we will have that coming, the rest of the money coming out of this after we get that half a pig, which will be sometime this month, I believe. So as in April, since we're closing out March. Bum, 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 bum. What else do we have here? This is the pet money and any rule over pet money that we don't spend. Let's see, this is not, maybe it's in this one. Oh, it is. My pet emergency one is in this one. So any leftover from our pet food and stuff, pet care month to month, goes in our pet emergency fund. So we have 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 33 being added. So now in pets we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 5, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. So 142. I'm pretty proud of that. That's building up nicely. Oh boy. I just realized something. 142. That was 480 what? Like the food one? I didn't write that one down. And I don't remember what it was. I know it was 480 something. Let's see. 400, 20, 40, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, and 3. 83. And one way that we have decided to also change, let's see, 483. Why is that the same as it was last month? Oh, maybe it was whiskey. Yeah, my husband spent money on whiskey and we had to pull it from there. So, at least we're back where we were before. So I'll take that as a victory, I guess. But what I was going to say is in the food stock-up fund last year, we bought half a pig and half a cow. This year, just to trim down our goals and be able to prioritize the debt even more, we are going to see about buying another half a cow, but then splitting it, the cost and the meat, with some of our kids. So we would buy a quarter of a cow essentially, and thus trimming our costs, and we're hoping to have about $1,000 for that, just to be on the safe side in our area, and we know the people raising the cows and stuff like that, so and butchering them, so that makes it nice. So now that we've done that and we've put the month money left over where it should be, we are going to add up here what all we saved in, well, this is going to be what we spent in groceries, gas, and medical. So we're just going to jump back here. Okay. Let's do the medical first. So, and I know my stickers. So I'm just kind of looking for my medical appointment stickers, I guess. Because I want to keep track of our medical costs, because we no longer have the same coverage on our kids that we did before. The state was helping out before, but they changed their policy, and because they have private insurance from their dad, and I was using it as a secondary, before they were fine with that, but now under their new thing, they're not fine with that, and so they're discontinuing our help and aid there, even though it's our household that has to accommodate the costs, and we're the household that's struggling. But that's just how life comes. We have to roll with the punches and adjust. So, where are those appointments? Here's one. That was $30. Plus, and this month we won't have huge costs in medical, just because the dental is already paid, and we do have the state coverage for this month. So we had $50 in meds for my husband. I've got a puppy hair there. Oh my gosh. Okay, go. And that might be it for right now. We'll see. I think that was it for the medical for right now. $80 is what we spent this month on medical. For food, this one will go easier because I totaled up the weeks at the bottom of each page. And we have 86 plus 39 plus 84 plus 75 plus 100 equals 384. How did I have extra money in the food? I don't know. Did I? Maybe I counted. Maybe part of that was last month's. Because I know we paid, because we had 25 left over, huh? Yeah. I don't know how that worked out. Okay. Well, I'll just write down the 384 and we'll go off of that. That's fine. I'll figure it out later, maybe. Because that would be $16 under budget. But we actually didn't spend that much. So I'll figure it out. Okay. And then gas-wise, what did we spend in gas? I'm going to skip that 39 because that was actually on the month prior. We spent 30. Plus 78 plus my hands aren't working. 20 plus 14 equals We spent $142 on gas this month. I am super duper proud of that. We did have spring break, and so that helped some. We didn't have to buy gas as much with the driving the kids to school. But that's awesome. That is awesome. All right, now the question is how much additional do we pay off in debt? And this part I'm super excited about. Okay, so we spent $130. That was off of from the musical savings challenge that I did from my shop in the month of February, but we finished it in the very beginning of March, so we sent $130 extra, plus we sent $150.13 because, I don't know, I just wanted the debt number to be like straight up even number. So that's $280.13. We had $0 extra sent that week. We had an additional $50 last week, the week before last week. And then this most recent week, we had $304 come in for our state tax refund. For some reason, the tax app made a mistake, and it was the app's mistake rather than my mistake. And because by the app it said that we were going to get back 900 and something, but then I should have looked over the paperwork before sending it in with a fine-tooth comb, but for some reason they gave me a discount, like a perk that I wasn't supposed to get. And for some reason, because it had me get a child tax credit for some reason, and my kid's dad claims the kids on his tax and then gives me my part. So that's, yeah. So I didn't get that because we didn't claim anybody as a dependent, and so we had to adjust that. So we actually got $304 back, and I sent that directly to the debt. And so that was $304 plus, oh my gosh, and then we had $120 that was in the 2020 savings challenge that I'm sending to debt at the end of every month, and that was $120. So $754.13 sent in additional payments to debt on top of the regular payment this month. Like, that's crazy because the regular payment is $211. So we actually sent almost $1,000 to debt this month. Well, to that one debt that we're currently working on, which is the quad. So I'm super stoked about that. Gotta write this down. Whew, that's a huge victory. I would like to be able to do this every month. I know that's not going to be the case right now, but man, I would love that. And I'm gonna do the saved one later just because I have to calculate that off of our sinking funds and the difference there. So we'll see about that. I did go and get an update on the debt. So on the quad with those additional payments, we now owe $6,176. I had a viewer want to know what the balance on the debt that we're working on paying off right now is, and that's what that is. It's $6,176 that we're trying to knock out right now. None of the interest rates on any of our debts are very high right now. But here, I'll hold this up so you can kind of see. We owe $31,974 on my car. That one has like a 1.74% interest rate. It's lower than our mortgages in percentage interest rate, which is awesome. But still not awesome to be in that debt. On our trailer, our RV trailer, and we may sell this. We're trying to figure out the exacts of that. But we would love to have a trailer in the future as well, and I don't know, we have to figure things out. But we are open to selling it. If, to just clear out that debt, that would be awesome. We owe $28,554 on that. On our personal loan, we owe $17,524 on, for a total of debt of, after all the payments in this last month, we owe $84,226 in regular debt, not our mortgage. On our mortgage, we owe $113,355 left on our mortgage right now, and total debt, including the mortgage, is $197,581. So, oh, I gotta write the additional debt payment right there too, and it was, oh, I have it still on my calculator. We have $754.13 that we paid in additional. I will also add the amount saved. I am very proud that we have stayed incredibly successful. I did not have a list of goals for the month of March, so I don't really have anything to show you guys to check off there, but I will be posting April's goals on my Instagram, so you guys can follow me on there if you want to see them. And also, I did have a crafter sale that I did, and despite the rain and the misery, I still braved it and still managed to push through it. I have been religiously sitting on my heating pad and multiple massages with pain cream, etc., trying to recover from that and not go into another flare-up. But it's gonna help us cover our costs for minimum debt payment for May, hopefully. Well, it won't cover the full thing, but I will disclose what the sales and everything was on that in my next side hustle video, and I'll tell you how we decide to put it there, because I would love to throw it at debt, but you know, minimum debt payments have to be covered too, since our regular income does not cover any of those debt payments. So let's figure out how much debt we have paid off between last month and this month for our payments on all of these. So debt start was $86,235 minus the $84,226 that we now owe. And this is not including the mortgage, mind you. So we paid off $2,009 in this last month on debt, and I'm incredibly proud of that. With the low interest rates, even with our payments, it makes the most of it. Most of the payments go towards the principal, which you start picking up speed so fast once you start getting that. And I definitely want to pay extra on debt this next month too, because we paid off almost $800 on $750 on one debt, on our lowest debt this month. So I'm so thrilled and proud about that. Yay to victories. So that is my debt update right now. I will do, let's see, I am just going to put, what was our year start debt? I kind of want to know that, man. Give me a second. I will get that number, since we are now 3 months into the year. I want to kind of do that one. So I'm going to write down this $2,009 here, and then let's figure out what we've paid off for the year. So hold on one moment. Okay, you guys, so looking back in my planner that I made, this is the one that I originally started using for the year. So this is our debt breakdown at the very beginning of the year, and our debt without the mortgage was $88,784. So we're going to go off of that. I'm not including the mortgage in any of this. But I suppose I could, huh? Should I? I guess let's do that. Bum, bum, bum. We could do that. We could do that. Okay. So, without mortgage, $88,784 is what we began the year with, minus the $84,226 that it is now, equals we have paid off let's go down here without mortgage. This is for the year. And with mortgage. I'm just gonna like hand scratch this. My hands are really hurting, so I'm just gonna whip it up. So for the year without the mortgage, we have paid off $4,558 in debt. And then with the mortgage, we owed at the very beginning of the year $203,901 minus $197,581 equals $6,320 that we have paid off in debt to date for this year. So I am super duper stoked about that. Super duper stoked. And I'm going to put this month. Debt payoff. This is debt. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. Like, just considering what our income is and our struggle and the deal that we are after our regular dependable income, that we are still in the negative on our bills, $1,526, and we've had to make that up every month before we can pay off extra on debt and stuff. And we've been managing it every single month. We've been managing it. We're still in the green. We are still determined, and we are still like, we're budget warriors. I'm just saying, we are budget warriors. We are kicking debt's butt. We're getting it done. I am super duper stoked about this. All right, you guys. If you guys are wondering about the pens that I'm using, I absolutely love them. They are the Zebra Sarasa clip ones. They have the little clippy function, and these are absolutely my favorite pens of all time at this point that I have tried. I have multiple other pens, and I love using all different types of pens. My husband knows I have a pen obsession. Don't judge me. You would too. But yeah, those are my favorite pens. They're also linked down below if you are wanting something like that. And I will see you guys next time for my wallet stuffing video. If you guys want to follow my journey further, please like, subscribe, and follow. In my next video, I will be talking about my 500 subscriber spiel, my thank you drawing that you guys can apply to, but you do have to be publicly surprised. You have to be publicly subscribed. My mouth cannot talk. Perfect for doing this stuff. Yeah. Anyways, you will have to be publicly subscribed, though. I will also give you guys the rest of the rules and the steps for entering that drawing. But thank you guys so much for all the love and support. I hope, come on, you guys, I'm not letting you down. We're in the positive, like crazy. Almost $1,000 paid off. in debt on the one that we are working on. I'm so incredibly proud. All right, you guys, I will see you next time. I'm also on Instagram if you want to follow me there, and you guys can check out my Etsy shop down below. My hands have been killing me with my rheumatoid arthritis and stuff, but I am working on trying to build some more products there. Physical products I don't get out very often, so when you see them and you love them, snatch them up, because my hands can only do so much so fast, and they don't work at normal speed anymore, and they can't do the intricate things anymore. So, but I do try to do everything that I can, and I want to support you guys in your journey and help you guys with what you need for products and whatnot. I do custom orders, but if I can't do it, I will let you know and possibly be able to direct you guys to so many amazing shops out there and budgeters that can help you with what you're needing assistance on. So if you guys have any questions, anyways like that, you guys can message me on Instagram or at my shop. Feel free to hit me up that way. And I will see you guys next time for stuffing my wallet for the month of April. And we'll be going over my April budget and April's main paycheck. So I will see you guys next time. Lots of love. Stay magic. Bye.